Morning, friends. It's Tuesday, another pin drop Tuesday from Epcot, January 27th, 9 a.m. I'm gonna go for a walk today, but as many of you have probably gathered from my first couple videos, I am a fan of the Disney pins. I have been since started collecting them with my daughters. The late 90s, early 2000s. Some of our collections date back to. I'd say we kind of got into it around 2003, 2004. Our home collection, that's where the pin age kind of starts at its biggest numbers and kind of grows from there. So today is kind of a lighter day in terms of pin release. I'll post up here the pins that are coming out today, but a mystery box, I believe kind of a Cupid couples pin. I don't even remember which one is on there, but again, nothing too big for the last Tuesday in January before the pin drop for next month. Also, with Festival of the Arts going on, the Lorcana event is still going on, so I'm going to stop there real quick, grab a pack of Lorcana cards, pass those to likely one of my grandkids. They are big collectors of Lorcana, Pokemon, Magic. The two boys are now soon to be 9 and 7. So the older one, Noah, his birthday is coming up end of February. He'll be 9. Clay, the younger one, is 7. It is also continues to be rather cold here in Florida. After a nice warm 80-degree weekend. Woke up this morning with it 37 degrees again. So thanks to the rest of the country and this giant cold front that kind of took over the south and the east, it decided to visit us in Florida today. So walking around in my beanie and my gloves, doing my best to stay warm, and continuing to put in the steps and make the effort to continue on my my journey towards 100-pound loss and then move on from there. I did share with you guys last week that it was time to go to the doctor and say that I am ever so close to that 100-pound marker. 251.6 pounds at the doctor. So it's 97 pounds in total since July of 2024, or roughly 18 months. Again, quite a journey, but every day waking up feeling better, being motivated to go out and be active, does make things a little bit easier on the joints, on the body, and in general how I feel. So as I said, Festival of the Arts still going on here at Epcot. They're about 2 weeks in. We've paid a couple visits to our favorite artist, Scooter, who I've talked about before. Purchased a couple pieces. But I will post up a couple of short videos of different artists that I've stopped by, dropped into their booth. Kind of fun things they're displaying as we get ready to go into the Lorcana section here to grab cards. I'm going to flip the camera around. Pick up booth. We'll grab a pack for today. Good morning, thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, can I get one of these as well?
Yeah, please take as many as you like.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you get one today? Oh, yes.
So, yeah, I just picked up a festival passport. as well as the Lorcana giveaway. For those that don't know about the Lorcana giveaway, it's a collection quest. So each book has a different quest. Inside, your goal is to open a pack, collect up the cards shown in your pack. So you collect those fours, you take them either to the Odyssey Pavilion or Morocco, and you can collect that Donald promotional card. There is also a scavenger hunt, which includes using these stickers to get this Rapunzel card. You complete that by traveling around Epcot and going to the different marked locations on this map, identifying the giant art Lorcana card, and on that card it has one of those symbols from the stickers. You complete that quest, and that is another promotional card that you can get while you're here at Epcot over the Festival of the Arts. Fun for the kids. There's no cost other than obviously getting in the park, but once you're in the park, those are available to you.
No.
You have to walk around, forgot. So now I'm going into the pin traders to hopefully get a couple boxes of the mystery pins from today. Again, kind of a lighter release day, but if I get a couple of those, to add to the collection, and then hopefully somehow be able to trade for the ones that I don't get. So
No, I've literally got
we'll
pretty much
see,
most of them but Marie.
see what I collect up today. I did come in a little bit later today. Figured with the lighter release day, I wasn't going to come and stand in this cold weather for 30 or 45 minutes. So now I'm going to go stand in this line until we get inside, get some pins, and I'll rejoin you, and we'll go for a walk. Talk to you all very soon. All right, so pin drop is complete. Got 2 boxes of the Valentine's pins. Looks like Marie is the heavy sought after her pin, listening to people in line. And evidently the Baymax is the quote chaser pin. We'll open those up later this afternoon. See what we uncover. But now it's time to take a walk. Gonna go to the left today as we come into the World Showcase. You can see all the art tents still closed. Those open at 11 a.m. So it is just before 10 a.m., 9:48. And on Tuesday, the 27th. And time to take a walk. You know, one thing that I've discovered with this change in myself and this weight loss is obviously an appetite change. And one thing that's very positive for me in terms of, you know, what I eat and the amount of food I consume now is these festivals have quite amazing food. Very small plates, right? The traditional tapas style. But for, you know, on a, let's say $6 to $10 purchase, you can get a small taste of the different areas. Here, just going into Mexico. And then also every one of them also has alcoholic beverages, or most I should say. So just more opportunities for you. Right, the festival each time in the morning we start here in this transitional bridge between the two predominant stores leading into the World Showcase. Today we've gone to the left, and currently we're at spot D, El Arista Hambriento. As we go into Mexico, right, again, we're going around to the left, Norway, China, the outpost before Germany, around to Italy, American Adventure, Japan, Morocco, France, the International Gateway, which is the rear entrance to the park.
Wait, what do you mean?
Leading into the United Kingdom, out to Canada, and then back around as we start. So that will help orient you as we make the walk today. A very chilly, about 40 degrees now, but the sun is out, so it feels good. And again, as I've shared, it's not really about the distance that you're walking as you start on this. What I found and what I shared with you is, my doctor asked me to commit time to the activity versus the distance or the intensity. Start somewhere easy. And I talked to my doctor and asked her during my appointment last week if I could share her name. Her name is Dr. Jacob. She's an endocrinologist here in the Orlando area. Her office over in Winter Garden, and she's affiliated with Orlando Health. She is, without a doubt, the reason for me being where I am today. As I shared before, her belief in me, her belief that she could help me gain control of my diabetes. She could help me gain myself back, put myself back into a state where I was obviously not nearly 350 pounds anymore, but also that inflammatory state that I was in. The joint pain, the inflammation that I dealt with, the day-to-day struggles, being able to give me that freedom, that mobility back, that ability to just be an active person once again. And it all just started with walks to the end of the driveway, followed by walks to the end of my street, followed by walks around my street. And as that grew, I decided that my joy, my happiness that I get with being in the Disney parks, the scenery, the changes that are here, I was going to put the two together and use those to help me as a support in my continued activity. And as I have gotten better, that is where, with the push from my family really encouraging me to share the success I've had and take people on the journey and let them enjoy this with me. And for those that want to become a part of it with me. And that's what I encourage you to do, is find the place, the location, the opportunity, the one that helps you change your mindset, puts you into a point of focus where you can then focus on you. I was having a conversation with my boss yesterday and shared with her that I'm so thankful that 18 months ago I decided to make my health, my well-being, the priority that it needed to be. And with that change allowed for this transformation of myself to take place. And that commitment that I made, the dedication to staying active is what has allowed me to continue. I know right now I'm only posting one video a week on my Tuesday walks, but I promise you my activity is much, much higher than a one day a week walking adventure. Morning. And it's going to take more than one day a week of being active. You need to commit to doing something, being active every day. And that activity can be dictated and controlled by you. As an example, yesterday after I walked a mile around my street at home, I got in my car and I drove to Costco. And when I go to Costco, it's not just to shop. I walk up and down every aisle so that I am active. We have another local shopping Costco-like store called BJ's, and I will go to BJ's, and even if it's only to pick up a couple small items, I walk the entire store up and down every aisle just to put in the activity. It's a great place to walk when the weather's cold, when it's raining. Go to your local mall, go to your local retail store. Carts are great to hold on to for those that need mobility support, and offers you that opportunity to stay active, be moving, and again, take credit for what you are doing. There is a very strong, I'll say, misconception that, right, your exercise or your activity is defined by your committed time in the day where you say, I am now, quote, exercising, or I am now, quote, active. I think if you evaluate your day and you look at the opportunities you have, you will find that you can create time and opportunity to combine things that you need to do, obviously, to sustain yourself, like going grocery shopping. Use those opportunities to walk up and down the rows in the store, not just walk in and buy what you need and walk out. But since you've committed the time, because you need to go shopping, use that time and that opportunity to help yourself with your journey. Commit to early morning walks, late afternoon walks around your house. Go out, see your neighborhood, get to know your neighbors. If you're in an inclement weather situation, obviously financial considerations, but consider, purchasing a treadmill. Look on your local Facebook marketplace, other Craigslist, other reselling opportunities for people selling equipment that are maybe not utilizing theirs, where you can take advantage of a lower cost make a purchase for something that'll help you. Transform an unused bedroom. Transform your garage. Find a place to set up and allow yourself a space dedicated to your own personal journey. Again, my club membership, my monthly fees, my dues, I pay to Disney. This is my gym. Instead of paying to go walk on a treadmill in a gym environment, I pay to get to walk Disney and see the beautiful sights. People here are so friendly. Everybody comes to Disney to have fun. So you don't face people that are extremely angry, frustrated. People are here to have a good time. And it's a very positive experience. As you can see early in the mornings here at Epcot, crowd levels are low. And it's easy for me to walk through, navigate the space, walk around the World Showcase, which is as I've posted for you in some of my other videos, just over 1 mile, make the circle. So in terms of if you need to know the distance, if you want to know how far you're going, I've mapped that out for you with markers in the videos. But the other thing that Disney offers is for those that are in ECVs, mobility devices, you have the opportunity to park and walk. What I mean by that is you can go over here by the Morocco Pavilion, which is just up here on the left, and you see this gated area. By this trash can, you can park your scooter. And I can take a walk that is 100 meters. And up here on the left, you're going to see that there is a bench 100 meters away. And you can walk to that bench, sit down, take a break, rest your legs, and then return to your mobility device. There is also a restroom right here. So benches on the right. On the walkway is also by the water wall. Benches on the left, as well as a restroom back there. Again, park by the Morocco gate, walk over to the restroom. It's 100 meters. And then walk back, return to your ECV, return to your day. It's a great way to start your opportunities to change yourself and change your lifestyle. The last 3 or 4 visits now, my wife, who I've shared has neuropathy, is very challenged with walking because of the pain that it creates in her legs and her feet. But she has gone from 1/10 of a mile to 1/4 mile. And her last walk was 0.29 miles, all with committed 10+ minute walking durations. And she's making that transformation. And I'm so proud of her effort and her commitment to change, as she has watched me and stressed that she is looking to change herself as well. And I couldn't be more excited for her as she continues on her own journey and her own opportunity. I'm going to take a walk back here into France, into the bakery. If you don't know, amazing food. But my wife asked if I was going to walk this morning. She was really craving the ham and Swiss croissant. So coming back here to pick her up a ham and Swiss croissant. So we'll walk into the boulangerie and going to pause to make a purchase. Then we will rejoin and then continue our walk out of France towards the front of the park. Once I kind of pick up breakfast. Talk to you all soon. All right, so purchase all done. I have the croissant for my wife.
Ready?
And yeah, I'm gonna start making the walk towards the front.
This is a restaurant.
So, I know I've talked a lot about, myself today and the changes that have happened, and I just want to take a moment to speak to the people that are really struggling with, their own weight loss, their own body conditions. I've been in that position. I don't count myself as being out of that position. As I shared last week, 251.6 pounds, 97 pounds in total weight loss since that July visit in 2024 to Dr. Jacob. And I can tell you that it takes effort, it takes a commitment. But I'm here to tell you that you can do this. If you set yourself up for success each day, the one day at a time, one step at a time that I share with you will take place. You just need to believe.
Me too.
And you're going to have days that you struggle.
Oh, I that one. I want my picture.
And that's okay. Some days are going to be harder than others. And that's okay. Change your mindset to the point that you believe that challenges are only temporary pauses in your plan to be better, your plan to improve, and your plan to work on yourself. And just know that if you happen to be in the Orlando area, again, please feel free to reach out to me via the channel. There is a link to contact me, which is an email, mike@walkingintheparks.com. You can email me, let me know when you're here. I will be more than happy to join you and talk to you about my transformation. Again, not a doctor, not a medical professional. I can only share with you what I've been doing, how it's helped me, and hopefully be able to help motivate you and others to go out, find your place, that happy space, the thing that gives you the motivation that you need to continue. And I will continue to post up videos and talk to those that follow and try to help you on your journey. The positive changes that you see with the time and the commitment can be yours if you dedicate yourself to those opportunities. And certainly talk to your medical providers. Ask about opportunities that they see for you, whether that be through medication, through nutritional support, talking to or meeting with nutritionists. Part of being diabetic, when I was first diagnosed, I had a couple different opportunities to talk to nutritionists, dietitians, and truly learn about food. Understand how food works with you. And take the time to understand your diet. Understand what food does to you specifically. I'll share an observation. I guess it was on Sunday. My wife and I came to the park, and on the way home, we live close to a local farm that grows strawberries. And so I went out. I didn't know it was you have to pick your own strawberries, but I'll share that story with you later. So I went out and picked my own strawberries, and purchased 5 pounds of strawberries, took them home. We cleaned them. Of course, through the cleaning process, ate way too many. Then started, through the use of my CGM, my continuous glucose monitor, started watching my blood sugar, going, okay, what is this going to do to me? And discovered that the science of my body and strawberries like each other. Meaning that at the time, I think my blood sugar was about 131. And as I monitored with that feedback to my device every 5 minutes with my blood sugar recording, I stayed in the 130s for 3.5 hours before I stopped watching. Meaning that, strawberry is kind of my, I guess you'll say, my superfood. That the fiber content, the sugar, my body chemistry, the way I absorb it, my body processes it, gives me the nutritional values without any of the sugar spikes that sometimes come with natural fruit. And that is what I mean when I say talking to nutritionists, talking to dietitians, understanding what those changes are doing to you and why those become important. So work with those professionals to see what you can do to help yourself and help you make those positive changes in your life as part of it. So it's just after 10 a.m., 10:15, and I do have calls this morning starting at just after 11 a.m. local, so I am going to head to the park front. Good morning. But as I was saying earlier, for those of you that are in the Orlando area or those that frequent the parks, those that want to learn more about my journey, again, please feel free to reach out. And I really appreciate you guys watching the channel. All the things I'm learning I'm supposed to say, the like and subscribe, hit the notification so you can find out when I'm posting up new videos. Those things will help you stay connected with me. I did record some of the art exhibits and the artist booths yesterday, as I am going to post up a few of the ones that I enjoyed. Let you see those and give you the opportunity to see some of the artists that are here. My wife and I did come on Sunday to meet Tony Baxter. Tony is thank you so much. Tony is one of the original Imagineers who worked on the Epcot parks, creator of Figment. Take the opportunity to see the impact that Tony made and his impact in the Disney environment, what you see, what you interact with. But he was here signing a couple art pieces and had the opportunity to meet and talk to him for just a few minutes, get a piece signed by him. That was incredible. And, the kindest man. I told my wife as we were leaving, I have a feeling if we sat down with him and bought him a cup of coffee, it would be 5 or 6 hours before we left the table just talking about his experiences in designing the parks. He started telling us stories about him starting and meeting Walt as Walt Disney World was in the process of development. And I could sit for hours, but just a true joy and a blessing of a day to be able to meet him and talk to him even just for a few minutes. Excuse me. Just ever so rewarding. I am going to walk in here just to see. Still on the hunt for the 101 Dalmatian and the Winnie the Pooh mystery box pin since those released, and I got a limited buy. Haven't had great luck in finding them returned to the park since, but I'm going to just take a walk over here and see if there are any in here.
Don't you already have one?
I don't see anything on the wall there, so we will loop back around. Take a look here. That cough wants to stay with me this morning. Right, we'll make our way out as we head back towards the parking lot. So the opportunities at the Festival of the Arts to meet and interact with the different artists, again, quite a great experience, quite a positive experience. Some of them are just, icons in the world of Disney, and getting those opportunities to talk to. I told my wife also as we were leaving, the Tony Baxter and Bob Gurr are kind of the two Imagineers that you hear their names most prevalently, and I think Bob Gurr is in California, but he would be another one if I ever got the chance to sit down and talk to. He was one of the original Imagineers working on the creation of Disneyland, whereas Tony Baxter would have been the quote incoming young Imagineers that followed. But yeah, again, just the storytelling, the life experiences, I could spend hours and hours talking to those guys. It's just a really rewarding weekend. And on top of that, did a couple preparation runs for the upcoming Princess Marathon weekend. I don't know if I shared it on the channel yet, but I guess now's a great time. The end of February, I am going to be running my first 5K race with my daughter and granddaughter. I guess it's my challenge / reward as part of this journey to go and make that first step towards, you know, what they have the weekends here at Disney World, and doing the quote dopey challenge, which will be the 5K, 10K, half marathon, back to back days over the 3 days, and continue to challenge yet reward myself with new opportunities, new experiences, things that certainly at 350 pounds and had my life not turned around, you know, my climb towards a bigger, larger me. But instead, you know, with the help of Dr. Jacob, she helped me transform myself and get myself back into the out of the morbidly obese category and in the obese category, which I'll take the label, that's fine. I will continue to work on myself, continue to push myself, and my new target goal is 225 pounds by July of next year. So 18 months to lose 25 pounds or 1.5 pounds per month. Should put me right on track. And with that weight loss is going to need to come the continuous effort of exercise, diet, activity, and, you know, my continued push of myself to work hard, get better, and in my transformation, help you all with your transformations. Hi there, have a great day. Bye. And so, leaving the park today, again, just talking to those of you who are currently experiencing the same challenges that I had. Just know that your time, your effort, your commitment, it will make a change. And your effort just needs to be continuous. Challenge yourself to improve. Challenge yourself to stay committed. And again, you're gonna have days that you're just not feeling it, and that is okay. You're gonna have days where you say, today is just not the day, I can't do this today, and that is okay. But don't let that day of pause, the day of rest, the day that you just need for you to take a break and reset, don't let that be your stop. Continue to push yourself forward, continue to challenge yourself, and make the effort and commitment to yourself, and watch the transformation take place. And that one day at a time, one step at a time mentality will help you as you change your life, your transformation, and help you along the way. Again, thank you all for walking with me today. And we'll see you guys next week. All right, take care, friends. Have a great day. Bye.